I damaged my waist length natural hair, and through this series I'm talking to you about how I'm bringing it back to life. You know, my channel has been about how to grow natural hair fast, using mini braids, how to grow full B hair fast. So this has been difficult. I'm showing you there in my first picture of myself what my hair looks like. In this video, I'm going to attempt to install mini braids. They're not so mini on my hair for the first time after the damage. So do subscribe and like this video and watch on. I will be inserting some before and after videos and photos of what my hair looked like before the damage, just to show you where I'm coming from, but just also to let you know that we are going to grow back our natural hair longer and stronger in 2026. So don't be discouraged, just follow along the journey. Welcome and welcome back to all my new and returning subscribers. I really appreciate each and every one of you stopping by my content and checking out my content. It really does mean a lot to me. Thank you so much for being here. Genuinely appreciate each and every one of you. If you know, I'm on my road to 5,000 subscribers, so it is very important to me that you hit that subscribe button. It really does motivate me to continue to make content. So yes, as you know, I installed micro mini braids on my natural hair, which eventually locked after about 3 months, and I took them out and incurred a lot of damage. I proceeded to cut away that damage. I did a mini cornrow hair growth challenge in my previous video, and here I am installing mini braids on my natural hair for the first time. On this channel, I've used mini braids to grow my natural hair to waist length. I've got plenty of playlists in the playlist section. So if you're curious about what my hair used to look like, how I actually grew my hair through mini braids, it's very well documented here on Grow with Shev. So check out the playlist section for how to grow your natural hair in mini braids, in mini twists, and also in cornrows, and lots of information over there. Also how to grow your natural hair in any form. So just general hair growth tips. I've been on YouTube now for 5 years and I've got over 700 videos. So a real achievement actually in terms of documenting a natural hair journey. So check that out. So yes, it's important actually for me to continue to use mini braids to grow out my natural hair, because it wasn't the mini braids' fault that my hair was damaged. It was actually my fault. Mini braids is actually a technique that's never let me down before. And so I've also used it along with virgin hair fertilizer. So I have a virgin hair fertilizer playlist for you. Also well documented that I have used that over the years as a hair growth aid. I've not introduced it back into my regimen, but I think I will be putting it back soon. My aim in this video was just to see what my hair would look like back in mini braids, try a few more styles, see how my hair was acting and reacting to the changes of how it is, and trying to put it in a bun there. After I said several cuts, my hair looks noticeably shorter, so I'm going to go in and begin to install these mini braids. As you see, they are not too small, but because I've lost volume in my hair, I think the end result really does look quite stringy because the volume is gone. And so I know I will be cutting away damage for a little while yet, and keeping on top of my moisture. I tend to install my mini braids on quite dry hair. It's just a personal preference because I don't like my hand slipping in the grease or the moisturizer while I'm doing my hair. It's just more like a kinesthetic thing. I don't like the touch of it. But after I install my mini braids, I always go ahead to make sure that I moisturize my hair really well. And so that's what it looks like after the first section. I'm thinking this doesn't look too bad. It does look a lot thinner, but lengthwise, it doesn't look too bad. It's knocked me back a good 3-4 years, but it doesn't look too bad. I'm also not discouraged because I know that I don't normally part my mini braids. I normally just grab and go. But as they're a bit bigger and the parts would be a little bit more noticeable, I was careful to make sure that I part them looking okay. I'm not great at parting, but you don't need to part your hair straight for it to grow out, right? The main thing is to get those mini braids in and to get back on your regimen. So yeah, here I am just installing them in. I've done one section and going ahead and doing the next section. As you know, it will take some time to install these. I've got the benefits and the drawbacks of using mini braids to grow out your natural hair. And yeah, after the damage, it's going to be mini braids that's going to get me through getting my hair back on track. So yeah, getting these installed. But do let me know how your hair is doing. How is your hair doing? Let me know in the comment section. Also give this video a like and also subscribe. I'm making plenty of videos in 2026 of how I'm growing back my natural hair to its full potential. I'm thinking waist length and beyond. I'm thinking I'm not ready to lock it yet. And I need to keep that in for the next 5 years or so in my mind, that I'm not locking my hair. Probably after that, then I might do. But the aim is to grow it back out, and I'm not starting from zero. I must remember that I still have quite a good amount of healthy hair on my head, and it's just to continue to grow it out and trim as necessary, trim off the bad ends, and to continue to grow it out. Once again, I want to thank you so much all for engaging with my content. It really does mean a lot to me. I was starting to lose a bit of motivation on this channel because the views was really going down, but to see them picking back up and to see my viewers coming out to show me some support really does encourage me to continue to make great content for you. And great content I will do, because I've documented this natural hair journey quite thoroughly. So I have plenty of videos. I will say, during this time, to actually not focus on my hair, a lot of my focus was on traveling. So I do have a travel channel called Travel with Shev. So do also subscribe to that. I will try to pin that in some of the comments along my videos. I've not been doing that very diligently, but Travel with Shev is where I've traveled to over 22 countries and I've documented traveling. Very new to that style of vlogging, so do bear with me. But you will see very real and very raw places that I've been. I've been to Greece, I've been to Cyprus, I've been to a lot of places over Europe, and I've also been to North America. I've also been to Asia in the form of Cyprus. So check them out. Lots of cities as well. Content on traveling across London, Amsterdam, and all of that. So check out my travel channel. But yeah, back to my hair video. I'm just going ahead and installing these mini braids. I am also curious to know if you are currently in mini braids at the moment, if you're in a mini braids challenge. Once again, do check out my mini braids challenge section for how to grow your natural hair out in mini braids. And I tend to vary the style. The previous style that damaged my natural hair was the smallest I ever did my mini braids. And I think part of the reason why I incurred damage was part of the technique. So it was twist and braid. But if my braids was this side and I'd kept them in and even locked them, or just done the roots, I think I would have stood a better chance of taking them out. So a tip there is to actually keep them roughly about this size, especially if you're starting out new and using mini braids to grow your natural hair. This is a sweet spot for putting them in and for taking them out. You will definitely not spend so much time putting them in. Once again, the front of my head didn't lose too much of the volume. It's when I go to the back and I compare. You can see in the comparison video what these used to look like and what they look like now. And of course, I am a little bit down, but I'm not completely discouraged. I am the queen of bounce back when it comes to doing my natural hair, and I'm not going to give up now because waist length is not far away. I've done it once and I can definitely do it again. So yeah, just finishing up with the front portion of my hair. Once again, it still looks really good. These mini braids look really good. And I'm so grateful that I was patient enough to take these down somewhat so I don't lose all of my hair and I have some left, because I was tempted at some points to actually just cut it off and start again. But it was important that I had some of the hair on my head because I didn't want to have to start my natural hair journey from a big chop. But if you are starting your natural hair journey from big chop, I have videos on that of how to grow out your hair from that awkward stage, because I have had big chops before. I've had the full natural hair journey over and over again on this channel. Very well documented, because I was documenting my natural hair before I had a channel. And after I started the channel 5 years ago, I have 700 videos, but I also have videos reflecting further back than that. One of my very first videos of I've never had long hair before shows you my natural hair journey. So you can check that out, as well as my natural hair journey playlist for where my natural hair has come from. And you can see that I managed to grow my hair from 0 to waist length, and I can definitely do it all again. So yeah, just finishing up the front section of my hair, making sure I braid all the way down. The ends didn't really want to stay in that well because I had a fresh trim, but I was wanted to get it all the way down because I wanted the style to look quite neat. So as stated, I will be documenting growing back my natural hair. Check out the previous 3 or 4 videos before this one, and then watch this one, and there'll be plenty more coming out on the series of how I'm growing back my natural hair to waist length. It's doing very, very well at the moment. I need to catch up on videos. So these videos are some weeks and months in advance. And so if you want to wear these braids for anything up to 8 weeks, because I've done this and worn them for 8 weeks before, you definitely can. Every time I come to the back of my hair, it really does feel so short compared to where it was. But yeah, just braiding up the back section of my hair and finishing off the style for you and showing you just the length of my hair. You can see the before pictures there of what it used to look like. Once again, I want to thank you all so much for being on my channel, for your support. Remember, give this video a like, share it with someone that you think will benefit. If this is the length of your mini braids at the moment, it's a great starting point, knowing that we're going to be using mini braids as well to grow out our natural hair. My hair is in mini braids, roughly this style, even at this moment as I speak. So this is definitely the thickness that I kept these mini braids. I didn't go any smaller than this for a while. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Take care. God bless you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.